Anish, third game, third draw, but really good game today, I think, from your side. You played very well with the black pieces, and there was some moment you could much better, or is this right?
Yeah, it was an interesting game. So at one point, I think I mixed up in the opening something because it makes no sense what I did with the queen, but it was a thing somewhere, but not here. And I got slightly worse, but then I think he played a little imprecise, and I, with this b takes a5 forced move, I think I sort of equalized. I expected him to simplify in a position where he's on the good side of a draw. But he played a very interesting, ambitious way, which, okay, I didn't expect it, but I was not sure. I thought, okay, maybe I don't understand it, you know, because I'm greedy sometimes, and now my bishop is very ugly on b6, it's like a pawn. So there is some interesting concept like that, to give a pawn and play it for long term. So I thought, okay, it could be very interesting. But I think he missed some ideas like queen h5, and suddenly his knight goes very passive on f1. Then I realized I should be already good. But somehow, like, I was trying to kind of get something by force, because I didn't know if we start both waiting, you know, yeah, if maybe he can try to improve his position somehow, but I was not sure how, and I didn't see what else exactly to do, so I thought it was very smart to reroute the knight somehow to f6, g4, maybe to e5 from there, so I was thinking about all these possibilities. And then, but then suddenly when it got concrete, I didn't see anymore why I'm better. So I missed from afar that he can just take bishop c5 after queen a2. Because I was thinking queen a2, I moved the king, and I expected some bishop f4, to g5, some calculating some weird lines. I don't know. Also, I couldn't evaluate how much better I am. I saw I'm not worse for sure, but I was not sure. This bishop on b6 looks like a big pawn, you know. It's kind of ugly bishop. Of course, I could win without this bishop. Everything else is very beautiful, but I was not sure. Like yeah, in the end, somehow it just petered. I activated my bishop, but everything got traded off. So, but I felt that I could have been much better, and then I checked afterwards with the game, and I was indeed much better at various points. But there was nothing concrete. I should have just played slowly, actually, maybe without, I don't know, with maybe keeping the knight on d5. Just, but you know, I wanted to do something. Like I felt I should read out the knight somewhere and play c4 somewhere and get to something. But maybe I could play more subtle. Also, sometimes I can try to like cage his king with queen on h3. It's like it's almost on the mating net, but he has got a good knight on the front. But it was an interesting position, but it was actually really thanks to his decision in the opening to not simplify but keep this game going, and yeah, I think he could have regretted it at some point.
Yeah, your idea with the knight f6 and knight g4 looks completely logical, but there was, in this moment, was a key moment, yeah? This with the rook e5, but did you saw this idea, or because this is a little bit unusual, or?
I'm not sure there's an idea. Maybe I'm winning just because if I don't do anything quick, slowly I'm winning. I don't see idea of the move rook e5. I mean, I don't see the point of the move itself. I mean, maybe I queen h3, rook h5 or what? Maybe that's the idea. I just didn't see that, yeah. I actually regretted when I played h6 because I thought maybe somewhere rook e6, rook h6 I thought still about. So I thought maybe I shouldn't have put pawn there because, but rook e5, no, I think the point of the move rook e5 maybe is that I'm not in a rush to, that he doesn't have a move actually, maybe. I mean, I kind of saw he doesn't have a move, but I thought, okay, I should go with the knight. And I thought actually knight f6, knight g4 was very strong. And I think he's kind of holding by only moves there with this rook to c4 and stuff. Because otherwise, actually, it's really nice. Because knight from g4, it not only hits e3 as it was from d5, it also hits h2. And also I have knight e5 option. So it's actually knight on g4 is like great. But after rook c4, just by concrete means, it doesn't quite work. Because knight e5, he can move the rook along the fourth rank. Yeah, somehow was a weird position.
Yeah, even I think also, in my opinion, knight f6 looks completely logical and very strong with knight g4. But if there's something else to keep just on and not so concrete to play, but you decided after a deep thought or in this moment, you saw it a little bit that you have there's a key moment, or did you feel it, something like this?
Yeah, of course. I understood that in this position I have many ideas. I even saw somewhere move a4. To give that pawn for, I don't remember what was the point, but somewhere there was a point to go a4. I thought maybe it's strong. But the thing is, I have so many options. Also, Jan mentioned knight to c6. That is true. To e5, I like that. But the problem is that at that point, I already realized that, okay, I have like 25 minutes. no increment, so I should not like overdo it because he's very tricky. So the last thing I want is that I start all my 5G5 business and then I have no time and I have to find a win and I lose on time. So of course I felt it's a critical moment. I mean, every move is a critical moment there because very interesting position. But yeah, I just thought I cannot think forever. And I thought kind of played half intuitive and that, at some point something will come up. So when I played f5, I thought it's going to be a very sharp, complicated game. But just when he played queen a2, I realized that my c5 pawn is hanging. And after queen f7, I actually thought still it's very interesting, the position, because I thought he has to stop knight e5. But then he just went with the rook back, and I realized that if we trade, like I assumed after trade I'm better, but it's just a draw. So
thank you very much for your interesting game, and good luck for the next rounds.
Thank you. Thank you.